have totally forgotten how to intro this show. It's been so long. But welcome to the off-season special of the Heat Chat. Oh man, it is. I think I got excited for fall about 5 minutes into summer. It's another toasty one out here on the Funhouse deck. But oh well, at least the sunshine's nice, and everybody's getting the requisite amount of vitamin D, if you know what I mean. The defending champion of Super Fantasy Funhouse 2 Turbo, Clayton. Clayton, how are you doing?
Doing good. Interesting weekend, and I guess I got to start thinking about how to keep that belt in my name.
I know, I've really got to get back into gear here.
Yeah.
But finally starting to. Also with us, the owner and of both this bar and most of the 49ers.
Yeah.
Dion Kowalski. Dion, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Excellent. And lastly, you know he wasn't going to let this one go lightly.
What's up, shitheads? It's me, your boy, the undisputed #1 fuckboy! Northampton County, $1,000 town, the whore whisperer, the slut seducer, walk away, hey, the new world personality disorder, Schrodinger's penis, so good at failing, I fail at failing, the can opener dater, you gotta give him that hawk pooey, you gotta take a steaming shit on that thing, you get me, Brian Howells.
So without further ado, let's move on to whatever our pressing order of business is.
Alright, Dano,
Oh shit.
that ain't it.
Oh no.
FX has re-entered the Funhouse, ready for fantasy, kick your ass, everybody else, mostly to get that championship belt.
Oh man. Yes, of course. It is.
From the Eagles, I guess.
Friggin' FX's own Justin Buca rounding out the squad around the bar here. I'm just trying, like I was saying, trying to get back into football mode. I noticed, Dion, that you've got like NFL Network shit just like running behind the bar now.
Oh yeah,
Which is
I
great.
need something.
I love watching old Week 12 games.
Yeah, I have to keep something going in my veins, man. I can't.
I need football.
Are you playing any Madden?
No, no. But I almost considered betting on FanDuel fucking again, like on Madden matches. They do that. And
That's how bad it's gotten.
Yeah, almost thought about it. I was like, nah, fuck this, dude.
I didn't know you could bet on that.
Yeah, you can. Or maybe it was DraftKings. Maybe it was DraftKings.
Like the competitive, like the esports stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
That's funny.
How's everybody else's off-season been? Clayton, do you get up to anything interesting?
No, I mean, I've just been focusing on furthering my career with my day job. Still got the night shows, obviously.
Yeah, when did you get that promotion, by the way? Was that? I think that was after we concluded the season. Just a couple months ago, right?
Yeah, it's about a month ago or so now. Yeah, maybe longer. I don't know. It's all blended together.
Yeah, Clayton's white collar now.
Yeah.
Mr. Howells, what news from you in these warmer months?
As everyone knows by now, the Mystery Man moniker is done with.
No!
The mystery has been solved. I am now officially the #1 fuckboy. And when I get my name on that belt, you know what name's going on that belt? The #1 fuckboy.
Dude, the Palmer Trophy is gonna like really love that one. I'm just gonna, #1. That's #1. Fuck boy with an I. That's gonna. I hope you do win because I'm looking forward to that conversation. Buca, as perhaps some people may not know, you have recently. We've had a little bit of a divisional shakeup.
I'm still the south side at heart.
Yes,
That's all I can say.
but you're the outside in reality.
I still have keys to apartment 13 downtown. So. I can just go in there whenever I want.
So I guess he's both then. But one thing is probably definitely relevant to review with everybody. We did an episode about this last year, but going over the keepers. As you may know, and you definitely do if you're listening to this, Drew is no longer in the league. owing to crimes against humanity. And as a result, his team is currently vacant. At the upcoming owners meeting, we will finalize who will be taking ownership of that. But whichever poor sack gets that honor, your only option is to choose to keep Alvin Kamara or keep nobody. So we'll see about that. Otherwise, let's see. Going around here, Clayton, I believe you had Drake London, Rashad White, and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, 99% on White at this point with the way the running backs are this year. So.
Russell Wilson certainly feels different now than he did when I first wrote this.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I actually feel that Justin Fields will probably be starting there at some point.
I really want him to, but whatever, man. Just maybe, you know what? Maybe he just has his like big contract, old man Ric Flair retirement tour year, and he just like goes off, and they win the Super Bowl, and then we lose. We have like 5 straight losing seasons because we didn't see enough out of Justin Fields to ever sign him or anything. Buka, you've got Cole Kmet, A.J. Dillon, Jordan Addison, and Romeo Doubs.
I got a hard decision. I don't know.
Are you down to like 2 here, or because honestly, Cole Kmet's not bad, but gotta hope there's something better out there on the tight end market.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I went a little late on the tight end last year, but between Addison and Doubs, or however you say his name.
Doubs.
If I were you, I would definitely be high on Addison, but the fact is what's their quarterback going to do? It's all new there, and you still have Jefferson there, so it's like you have a tough choice there for sure.
Dion, my pen was running out of ink apparently, but I see. Oh yeah, every time I look at Dion's keepers, I'm reminded of how hilarious that draft was. Yeah. So you can keep the 49ers defense, and you might. Khalil Herbert, but let's be real, it's Brock Purdy, isn't it?
Talk Purdy to me is kind of where I'm heading at right now.
Did you change your team name already?
Oh yeah, it's already changed.
Is that what it is?
Pictures up there. I'm just looking at it as I don't have to waste a pick on a quarterback in the first 6 or 7 rounds.
Yeah.
So I think he did good. He had 31 passing touchdowns last year. Not so high up there in yardage, but
Hey, but you won some money, didn't you?
no, came close. I ended in 4th.
No, not in the league. I mean, you made a bet about Purdy's touchdowns, right?
Oh yeah, actually I did. Yeah, $40 from last week.
Yeah. What was the bet? It was he will have more passing touchdowns than Hurts.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the season, and he did. So he was, I think, number 4 overall, 3 or 4 overall in passing touchdowns. So for right now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep Purdy, and this way again, I don't have to waste a pick.
What are you hearing from your various, Niners sources about the status of Brandon Ayuk?
Well, I can only say what is absolute, and that he is under contract this year, and most likely will play for the 49ers. So we'll see. As far as his production, I don't know. Debo kind of took the reins of the show last year, so I'm actually not so high on Ayuk this year. And plus, 2, they drafted Pearsall.
That's right.
The rookie wide receiver, who I think is going to have a pretty good impact early on.
Yeah, one hopes. It's a friendly neighborhood. The currently on shift bartender does not like to be acknowledged on the air.
No girls allowed.
So we won't. Howells, who had a remarkably static roster, actually. He's got, I believe, the most eligible keepers out of anybody. David Montgomery, Marquise Brown, the Jets defense. Yeah, I can put that down there because I was like, in some world, did this make sense? Adam Thielen and Devon Forchan.
Definitely David Montgomery. Hold on to a running back. Go hard on wide receivers in the draft really early. And pick up another running back somewhere down the line.
Solid. I have absolutely no notes for your strategy, sir. It sounds great to me. For the rest of you, I know Mark is at like 7 sirens or something, so I wasn't sure if he was going to drop by. I'll save him for last, just in case he randomly walks through the door and gives me a heart attack. Drew, as I said, can only, well, Drew or whoever's going to be wearing Drew's skin like Hannibal Lecter can only keep Alvin Kamara. Nick Baranowski can keep the Philadelphia defense. Brandon Cooks or Jake Elliott. I've already locked in Zay Flowers as my keeper because my other options were the Dallas defense or Luke Musgrave. And Rob gets to choose between Raheem Mostert, Justin Fields, the Bills, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Again, there's Justin Fields looking a lot more interesting as an option now, but I probably wouldn't keep him given his shaky starting status. Olajuwon can keep Tyler Lockett, Dalton Schultz, or Deshaun Watson. 3 pretty solid options, really.
Yeah. I do like Schultz there.
Yeah,
Schultz is a good
Schultz was what did he finish like T3 last year or something? He was good.
Yeah.
He was very productive.
He tore it up, and again, I think that's just one of those situations where you just wouldn't have to waste a pick on a tight end in the first 6 or 7 rounds.
Right. Derek, he's got another one. Sam Laporta, Jordan Love, and Mike Evans. If I'm him, Laporta. Yeah, it's hard to have such a winning tight end drafted that late. I don't see that there's really any argument otherwise.
That's top 3 in his position, maybe?
I think
Yeah.
he was number 1 last
Yeah.
year, wasn't he?
Wasn't it that
In
dude?
terms of rankings.
In terms of fantasy points, wasn't it that guy in Arizona?
Oh, McBride?
Yeah,
McBride.
He came on late.
it was very late. You're right.
I don't know if he had enough, but Laporta was definitely that's a good win.
Laporta's top 5 for sure, and to be able to just like stash him, that's great. All right, well, Mark's not here, so Michael Pittman, Tyler Algier, or Jared Goff.
I'd actually go with Goff.
Goff's not bad.
I think Goff.
For the same reason that
the team stat.
Dion would take Purdy, not have to worry about a productive quarterback. The Lions are. I was interested in the Lions 2 years ago. I was interested in the Lions last year, and by God, as long as Dan Campbell's there, I'm going to be interested in the fucking Lions.
Yeah, I think I feel like Lions and Falcons actually I think are going to be very productive offenses in terms of fantasy, at least for the Falcons.
All right, gentlemen, let's actually do the hard work now. Let's get our calendars out and let's figure out when we're actually going to have the draft. I think we want to do this on Labor Day weekend, yeah?
August 31st, I have is the pencil in for the draft.
Right. Okay, so that's the Saturday of Labor Day weekend. Dion, have you scheduled Funhouse 1 yet?
Yeah, we're Monday, 5 p.m.
On actual Labor Day,
On
5
actual
p.m.
Labor
Okay.
Day.
Cool. Well then, yeah, the 31st seems like good. The 31st seems bad. Instead, let's do Sunday, September 1st at 7 p.m. on the Funhouse back deck. And then we'll do the owners meeting the previous weekend, Sunday the 25th at 8 p.m. Soto's Funhouse, wherever the hell people happen to be. See you there. I'll come up with a list of topics. Anybody who has something in particular that they want to raise for like league consideration, you can just send it in to me or post it in the chat, whatever, however it's going to get to me, and then I'll make a list, and then we'll just kind of, we'll go through an agenda. And anybody who's there gets input. Anybody who isn't, doesn't. I'm not doing that whole thing where I'm trying to like get people to vote on shit in real time over several different DM apps. Exercise your right as an owner, or relinquish your proxy to those who do. On the subject of other things to raise up at the owners meeting, among those would be anybody's suggestions for new punishments. I will tell this one to you right now, hopefully perhaps by way of some inspiration. I had a great idea. So you guys are all familiar with the YouTube show Hot Ones, interview show, and you eat successively hotter wings. So here's the idea. It's a Hot Ones challenge where if you lose, every other owner in the league designs a hot sauce. And they have to eat one wing with your with each person's sauce on it, and then they have 2 minutes during which they have to sit there and talk to the person who made them the and answer questions and stuff, like interview style. So you have to sit there and marinate in the awful flavor of whatever you've just eaten, and then you get to do it 11 more times.
Not only do I love that, that's going to be the punishment I select.
Yes! Oh, that's all right.
And don't forget,
That is
if I don't make the playoffs, I'm doing my punishment.
Yes,
So
that's
there's-
right. Clayton, the Clayton claim.
I put it in writing, but yeah, I like that one.
Seems to forget I have nearly killed many people with my hot sauce. So,
I am most worried about Mark's wing. I'm not going to lie to you. That fucker is going to pick
See,
up
that's
something
the thing.
that's going to
People
be
like
really bad.
the other owners are going to get competitive with each other about who can
Yes.
fuck you the most.
yes.
Like that's going to be great. So with that, I know that the artist formerly known as the Mystery Men. I'm so sad I'm not going to get to use that drop anymore. I'll have to come up with something new. Except you're your own drop with the fuckboy thing.
Oh, fuck yeah, I am. Earned it.
So anyway, the number one fuckboy here has he's designed a little game for us to play before we get out.
Who wants to take the fuckboy challenge? I call this game, How Long Is It? Anyone want to take a guess? I'm just kidding. Question number 1.
Is this like a buzz-in thing?
No, everyone guesses.
Okay.
Don't worry. You can all, if you know the answer and you all have the same answer, that's fine. How long is it? The longest field goal last season was made by Matt Prater of Arizona. How long was the field goal?
I'm going to say 57.
62.
67.
65.
62.
Oh, Buka. That's one for Buka.
That's a big one.
How long is it? Longest play of last season was made by Josh Allen to Khalil Shakur. How many yards? How long was it?
How many yards? Okay. I thought it was like how many seconds.
Wait, what is it? This,
The longest play. How many yards? I'll go first.
I'm going to say 78.
89.
90.
98.
Correct answer is 81 yards. No one got that.
Whoa. Who was closest?
Buka.
Do we give any
Said
partials
89.
for...
Nope.
Ah!
Oh,
Nothing. Okay.
How long was it? The longest game last season was Dolphins versus Titans. 27-20. How long was it?
Are we talking like minutes?
Like hours
or
and
like,
minutes?
Hours and minutes.
Okay.
2 hours and... No, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
4 hours and 15 minutes.
5 hours and 25 minutes.
3 hours, 33 minutes.
You're all wrong. It was 7 hours, 8 minutes.
I knew it was the one with the rain delay. There was like lightning and shit.
Two lightning
Yeah, I was like, oh, how long did that go?
How long was it? In yards. Last season, the Jets had the most penalties in one game versus Washington on Christmas Eve. How long was it? How many yards?
The longest penalty?
Penalty yards added up
Oh, total.
in one game.
Oh, man. I'm going to say 190 yards.
Say 220.
I'll go lower. I'll say 155.
175.
It's 150. Dana was pretty close.
Buka's the only person with any points. Wes 1 point. Okay.
It's not easy. How long was it? Tom Brady and Giselle were married. How many years? How long were they married?
Oh, man. But you know what? That motherfucker was smart, though, because he got divorced before he signed his Fox contract. So, 9 years.
7.
I can actually... 11.
I'll go 12.
16. You're all wrong again.
Time flies
How long
when you're
was
married
it?
to Giselle.
How long was it? Last season, the season finale of Heat Check. It's the longest episode. How long was the episode? In minutes.
I will not cheat.
Too fucking long right now. I'm going to say an hour and 2 minutes.
Hour and 21 minutes.
It was like 47 minutes.
I want to say 29.
The answer is 34 minutes, 23 seconds.
I was embarrassingly off. given that I spend the most time staring at the timestamps.
Final question.
Final question.
Roll the marbles. How long was it? Chuck Noland, the FedEx executive, played by Tom Hanks, was stranded on an island in the movie Castaway. How long was he on the island?
Do we have to do this down to the day or like how?
Just straight years.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it was probably just as long as he was stuck in a fucking airport terminal. 2 hours, 10 minutes.
Tom Hanks spends a lot of time waiting for shit.
Yeah,
doesn't he?
exactly.
I have no idea.
4.
3 days.
The answer is 4.
Yes! I tied Buka, and the battle continues.
Tiebreaker.
There is no tiebreaker. I didn't make one. That has been the Fuckboy Challenge.
All right, gentlemen, it's been a treat. I forgot how much fun these are, and I'm looking forward to getting back into the weekly grind, which, by the way, based on my wrestling schedule and everything, is probably going to be happening like Tuesday happy hour is probably my regular recording time, because I think that's like literally the only time I can do it. It actually makes sense because right after Monday Night Football, the games have just ended. There's worse times for it. All right, anybody got anything you want to throw out there before we get out? That's what I like to hear. Nothing. All right.
Luck.
All right, good luck. Good luck, shitheads. All right, thanks a lot, everybody. See you at the draft. I don't know, Clayton. That's plastic. Mark's not going to be happy about this.